Okay.
When we got to the top of the stairs, we found an old rusty attic. The attic was
I'm gonna start this for the third time before my game freezes. Hopefully it doesn't.
wood everywhere. We could see the rafters.
Okay.
And then we retracted the stairway so maybe the uncle wouldn't know that we were there. On one side of the attic, there were a couple of dirty mattresses lying on the floor with some dusty quilts nearby. There was a window right there facing out over the driveway. We can watch the driveway to see if her uncle's coming. We went and we sat on the mattresses and
Does it sound okay?
opened up the bottle of booze we had brought with us and started drinking and talking about old times.
We're drinking and joking. He was at college, I was out of state. So we're catching up, joking around just about just getting married.
Even as we're talking,
Okay.
we never forgot that the uncle might be showing up at any time.
Trying to focus on something other than we're stuck out in this cabin. There's a nest where Amanda's been sleeping in his father's clothes.
We've been talking to each other for quite some time, and suddenly the doorknob on the door being shaken violently like somebody was trying to get in.
I just sit really still and look at you, look at each other, and we're both there. Somebody's here.
We were terrified.
I tense up, and it's like my parts of my stomach. It sounded like whoever was trying to get in was upset. They were angry. And the door opens.
When I looked at Westy, I saw that he was as scared as I was. We were sitting there in the dark, staring right at each other, holding our breath. We thought it was the uncle coming in, and so we were terrified. So we're sitting quietly for a few more minutes. And then we hear something else. We hear the sound of the card table and the folding chairs downstairs being dragged across the floor.
We were just full on freaked out. It was just
Okay.
terrifying.
I'm pretty scared.
Where do I need to go?
Just sit there quietly, listening, and
I suppose some introductions are in order.
I think this one.
Can I help you?
just
Oh, you're the new 5th year. I'm Sebastian Sallow.
Thank you.
Well, not everyone has a ministry escort to school.
He was a friend of Professor Figs who merely joined us for the ride.
Still, impressive. Dreadful way to go, poor fellow. Glad you and Fig are all right.
It was dreadful, certainly, but quite an experience nonetheless.
Interesting perspective. How did you and Fig manage to escape?
It's all still a bit of a blur, to be honest.
Didn't mean to press. You just get yourself settled. We can talk more later.
What book were you reading?
A spell book I picked up. Has a few interesting things, but not exactly what I was looking for. I'm sure you'll find out soon enough. But not every spell you may need can be found in our assigned textbooks.
We decided that if the uncle was downstairs, he would have picked it up already. People don't let the phone ring that long unless it's really important. I decided to go downstairs and answer the phone. I picked up the axe and climbed down the stairs.
Let's see if these work. Okay.
Are you saying some spells aren't taught at Hogwarts? Which ones?
Seems I may have met a kindred spirit. That is a conversation for another time. It was good meeting you. Good luck today.
What is going on with this thing?
I'm afraid if the uncle's still there and he's awake and he might attack me.
Wow.
But I can see inside the kitchen. I started feeling like there was somebody watching me.
Much better.
And your underbody stood on end.
Let's see if this works.
I wouldn't do that if I were you.
I really hope.
I think I just broke my game.
What are you trying to do?
There's nobody on the other line. There's no
What do you think? What are you playing at?
Not that one. Is it this one? I just heard it. I guess not.
What are you doing? I wouldn't do that if I were you. Ugh, not going to move there, are you?
Here, watch this.
Don't say I didn't warn you. Checkmate. Told you. You should have listened to me. Ah, I know who you are. You're the new Slytherin, the one who barged in with Professor Fig last night. Interesting tactic on your first day, taking all the attention away from the first years. I'm Imelda, by the way. Shame I wasn't with you in Fig. I could have lured that dragon away. My skills on a broom are legendary.
Yeah, we don't care, woman. Legendary.
Perhaps Professor Fig's friend would have survived if we'd had your help.
Precisely. Perhaps one of these days I'll show you a thing or two about flying. I can teach you more than Kogawa ever could. Speaking of which, I'd like to get in some time on my broom before classes.
Are you a keen Wizard chess fan? You knew that boy was going to lose the match.
Not really. Much too sedate a pastime for me. Also, it's simply not that challenging. The moves are always so obvious. Why does no one else see it?
Do you have a lot of time to fly during school?
I make the time. There's nothing like swerving through the spires of the castle and around the Quidditch pitch to clear the mind.
Goodbye, Imelda.
Nice meeting you.
Oh no.
Nothing yet. I think I heard one.
Doubt mermaids find us that interesting. Ah, based on all the chatter when you entered the common room, I'm guessing you're the new 5th year. I'm Ominous. Ominous Gaunt.
Nice to meet you, Ominous.
Well, you certainly had a memorable arrival.
Well, if I'm going to make my mark here, I had to start right away.
Ha! You're definitely in the right house. Do let me know if I can be of any help as you navigate your first days here, though I doubt you'll need it.
Alright. Whatever you say, bro.
Were you expecting to be sorted into Slytherin?
Most certainly. My family on my father's side are direct descendants of Salazar Slytherin, one of the 4 founders of Hogwarts. Not something I'm especially proud of, mind you. He was obsessed with blood status, a pure-blood maniac. Unfortunately, most of his descendants do not fall far from that tree.
Did that student say he thought he heard a mermaid?
Yes, but I've never heard of a mermaid showing up outside our common room window. It is fun to play along, though. Been known to keep some first years on the lookout for hours.
Thank you, Ominous. Very nice to meet you.
Pleasure was all mine. Don't be a stranger.
Is the new 5th year Slytherin in here? Professor Weasley's waiting for you just by the stairs.
My name is Eric Stewart.
Good morning. I trust you're ready for your first day at Hogwarts?
I've been dreaming of this day for a long time. Can't believe I'm here.
Well, you are here. Make the most of it. You only have one first day at Hogwarts. Now, in light of your unique situation, joining us as a 5th year, you'll need to catch up with your classmates and not fall behind. Especially as you'll be expected to complete your OWLs at the end of the year.
OWLs? Owls?
Yes, your ordinary wizarding level exams. They will determine what type of career you can have when you leave here. After much discussion with the headmaster and the Department of Magical Education at the Ministry, we've devised something extraordinary to ensure your success.
The day was only about 15 miles.
Here
There's
you
my
are.
syllabus.
So I didn't have to hike as much the next day.
What is it?
It is a wizard's field guide. It will help you to keep track of what you are learning so that you master all that's expected of a fifth year.
It was a challenge.
You would be wise to take full advantage of this exceptionally valuable resource.
Thank you, Professor, but what do you mean it will keep track of what I'm learning?
Perhaps seeing it in action will answer any questions you may have. Walk with me and we shall put it to the test. This way.
By the time I got into the thick,
I certainly would have appreciated something like the field guide when I was a student.
so I
Using the guide will also train you to be alert to your surroundings. The guide will give you opportunities to practice your magic and educate yourself about wizarding lore. Do keep up. Why don't you cast Revelio on that statue and see what details the field
Revelio.
guide can provide?
got up and I went right back to hiking. I was feeling really excited. I was roughly halfway finished with the trip. It started getting dark, so I decided to stop there.
Revelio!
Clever, isn't it? Keep your eyes open for more opportunities like that, inside and outside of the castle.
So you can see out of it either end, but on the sides you're covered. Usually in the forest. At night I decided to just take
Revelio!
sleep. I know a lot of people are screaming at me right now, saying that's a bad thing to do. I've spent months out in the woods by myself and never really had a problem. The sun was just setting over the horizon. It was a long day. It was a 26-mile day, so as soon as my head hit the pillow, I was out.
You've been practicing. Ah, good timing. Perfect opportunity to show you how to use blue flames to get around a bit quicker. Your field guide contains a map of the castle. Open it up and find Central Hall.
Where am I going? Watch out, nigga, the Bigfoot.
A couple hours into sleep, I wake up to something crawling on me. Got up out of my
That's why you don't go camping
started
and keep
running
food
around like a crazy
in your
man.
tent.
I must have set my tent
Silly,
up over
silly
an anthill.
motherfucker.
The ants are crawling all over my body, all over my arms, all over my face. I swat them off me, and that just angers them, and they start biting me all over. I hear a sound down the ridge a little bit, and it stops me in my tracks.
I need a cushion. This thing takes forever to load it up.
And you immediately think, like, oh man, what's out there?
Sorry, excuse me.
And here we are. Quite the time saver. These stairs lead directly to Central Hall. You can get almost anywhere in the castle quickly from Central Hall. Always something happening here. It's the heart of the hive. Our King's Cross station, so to speak.
Do you find it hard to get the right consistency?
That should be all for now. You'll be expected to attend both Charms and Defense Against the Dark Arts classes today. And I'd like to be sure you get to Hogsmeade as soon as possible to replace the supplies you lost on the way here.
What will I learn in Charms class?
Exactly what you might expect. Spells, charms, jinxes, all terribly useful. I think you will enjoy Professor Ronan. He's a clever and entertaining wizard, and a talented teacher.
Can you tell me more about the Defense Against the Dark Arts Club?
Defense Against the Dark Arts, as the name implies, focuses on how to defend oneself against the evils that lurk beyond these walls. A mastery of Defense Against the Dark Arts is required for those who aspire to become Aurors. Fortunately, we are lucky to have the ever-gifted Professor Hecat in charge of our students' education in that regard.
Doctors I backpacked with told me that when they've had encounters with bears, running like a dog can scare them off.
You mentioned Hogsmeade, Professor.
Hogsmeade is the only all-wizarding village in Britain and is home to an array of shops and pubs. You should be able to find all of the school supplies you require in Hogsmeade. You will also, I imagine, enjoy many a butterbeer there with friends in due course.
Woo. These chips are salty.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
A lot to absorb on your first day, and you have much to learn. Happily, your professors have agreed to create additional assignments for you outside of class. You'll be up to speed in no time. Judging by your adept use of Revelio earlier, I'd say Professor Fig succeeded in at least showing you the basics.
He did, Professor.
He's been terribly vague as to the events preceding your arrival, specifically about what happened after that awful dragon attack. My suspicion is that there's more to the story than a search for belongings and an extended trip up to the castle.
We did take a bit of a detour on the way here. Ended up exploring some ruins and... I shouldn't say more.
Exploring ruins? Well, I presume Professor Fig has his reasons for keeping the details to himself for now. Speak of the devil, Professor Fig. Your ears must have been burning.
Oh?
Yes. You seem to have provided our new fifth year with a solid foundation in the basics of spellcasting.
Ah, I'm afraid I can't take all the credit there, Professor. They've a rare aptitude for magic, it seems.
Well, I'm just glad you both arrived in one piece. Perfectly good boats and carriages to Hogwarts, and you chose to fly in the path of a dragon.
I wouldn't say I chose the dragon's path, Professor. Rather unfortunately, it would seem that it chose us.
Very well. Enough chit-chat. I need to get to class myself. Might I rely on you, Professor Fig, to explain the details of the field guide's map?
Of course.
Thank you. Good luck today. And remember to use your field guide. It will be invaluable to you.
I will. Yes,
and
I will.
invaluable to me, as I'll be using it to keep up to date on your progress.
Yes, Professor.
Come and find me in my classroom after you've attended both classes today, and I'll explain more about those assignments I mentioned. And we'll see if we can't get you to Hogsmeade for those supplies.
It's good to see you, Professor.
And you. I was hoping our paths would cross today, before you immersed yourself in studies. Did I hear you and Professor Weasley talking about exploring ruins?
She caught me off guard. I didn't tell her anything else about our travels here. I will say, I think she suspects we're not being entirely forthcoming.
Yes, well, Professor Weasley is a brilliant and astute witch. It was right to keep the details to yourself for now. We don't know where this path we've embarked upon will lead. It may require a bit more flexibility with your time than she would approve of. And she may feel obliged to share details with the headmaster that would be better left between us.
Understood, Professor.
Good. Now, as capable as you are, I believe the ability you possess obliges you to be well trained. Happily, you have the benefit of an exceptionally skilled team of witches and wizards to guide you. Speaking of guides, and so that I may avoid another not-so-subtle reproof from Professor Weasley, why don't I show you the clever enchantment we included in the field guide's map? Unfold it and have a look.
Where am I going?
And I hightail it out of there.
The map is enchanted to help you find your way.
This will be incredibly helpful. Thank you.
Now, sounds like you've quite a day ahead, what with classes and a trip to Hogsmeade for supplies, including your own wand. You'll enjoy Mr. Ollivander. He's an exceptional craftsman and a good friend. I shall reach out when I have more information about our mysterious locket. For now, focus on your classes and pay attention. More than your owls may hinge on the magic you are able to master within these walls.
Have these very valid experiences.
Yay.
After the experience, I'm definitely
Okay, let's see if I can do this real quick.
take time to listen to.
So I need the second screw.
I never really considered I'd come across something of this nature. You know, like if it was like in my mind.
The last time I was at Dawson, Madam Green had everything from Disney seeds to shrivel things. Just be careful not to upset her. She might have a venomous tentacular.
I prefer the three group things to the whole head. Sarona's a much better conversationalist than Jungle Trap.
No London much. We shall do in a pinch. We're quite fortunate to school so close to Fonty. There's nothing like it in North Britain. About the only place that we can come with
Okay.
My aunt says I should get to Hogsmeade as often as I can. Says it's good to get out of the castle sometimes. If I had to pick one club to make it that bad,
Revelio.
This cannot possibly be as difficult as it seems.
Hello. I don't believe we've met.
Oh, hello. I'm Lenora. Pardon me if I seem a little distracted at the moment. Everyone thinks I'm utterly balmy. Samantha thinks I'm potty. But it's this painting. I never noticed it before. If I know Hogwarts, and I do, an empty frame doesn't appear for no reason. There's something more to this.
Have you gained any insights about the painting since you've been studying it?
I did discover that casting Lumos has an effect of some kind. But I'm not sure what to do next.
Are there any other empty paintings like this around the school?
Yes, a few. This entire place is somewhat of a riddle, to be honest. If I can work out the riddle of this one, I'll know what to do with all of them. As good a place as any to begin.
If I have the time, I may look. Could be intriguing.
I've been racking my brains long enough. I hope you'll have better luck than I have.
Lumos.
Do come and find me if you stumble on something.
That spot must be a clue. I should look around in case it's nearby.
Where must I go? Oh.
I was hoping that he'd come back.
At that moment,
Revelio.
I couldn't believe that he observed that. Shots can help unless I get him in the head. I don't think I was going to be able to do that necessarily.
Revelio.
What are you up to now?
Revelio.
Don't clang to the wall, little lady.
In the 6 years I've known David, I never seen him that scared. He was shaking. I had never felt that scared before in my life. I could feel my heart.
Revelio.
I felt scared. I felt scared because
Revelio. Revelio.
Where's this?
Revelio. Lumos. Revelio. Lumos. Potatoes. Revelio.
It's a cat. I love cats.
Revelio.
Off on another adventure, are we?
He didn't tell me until after we got home. I was shocked. But on the other hand, it's sort of made more sense about the whole creepiness of that lost
Revelio.
I think there's things out there. I think if you get a creepy feel about a
Lumos.
it's, hiking or just anything. Just get a creepy feel.
Revelio.
You should listen to your instincts and get
There may be creatures that we don't know about out there in the condition.
Oh, there we go.
This looks like the location from the painting. What could be so special about it? Lumos. Let's get you back to your frame, little moth.
Yo, I went on the whole entire map, and it was right there the whole time.
Ha! I knew there was a connection. I should tell Lenora that I solved the puzzle of that empty frame.
Don't know about demigods, but how women would be on hot bricks the other day, telling us about her colleague who befriended a brick thing. I thought we had something that didn't have because I asked you once to try to get our rabbit. It's good to have to run out after it.
These guys are still my best friend right now. Our friend Chris, ARA.
Lenora, I solved the mystery of that painting.
You did? How?
Can't tell you, babe. You gotta find out yourself.
I found the location depicted in the painting, and then I cast Lumos to guide a moth back to the frame.
All very logical, I suppose. Pity I was so close to solving it. You have a knack for solving riddles. Natty's good at that too. So is Meat, although he does tend to over-explain. Well, I'm glad someone figured it out. The moth! I should have seen that.
So do I have to go from here?
Chris said it's in Pickering Dam Park. Super easy to find. He gave us 2 pieces of advice. He said, if you can't hear the creek anymore, you've gone too far. And then he said, it's hidden in a rock outcrop. It's gotta be around here somewhere, boys.
Yo, where's my dark arts pack?
So all of us plowed into the woods and we started on a trail, and every pile of rocks, every rock, every cliff, every whatever we're looking through because we don't really know. Come on guys, let's get hunting.
Yo, I'm supposed to have my dark arts pack, and where is it? I don't know. Thievery. Let me see if I can find it.
not supposed to be in the parking lot. Again, that kind of raised the risk level for us. People get no idea, losing interest quickly. That's the key. Someone finally says, hey man, I can't hear the creek anymore. And everybody's quiet. And I think, yeah, no, I can't hear the creek anymore. So I think we're too far. You think we should turn back? Let's get a little longer. Yeah, just so we can hear something. Yeah, let's check that out. Fine, but 10 minutes and I'm out of here, man. For whatever reason, there was another pile of rocks just a little bit further ahead.
Revelio. Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased.
As we started walking up this hill, we came to a clearing, a small circle. This area, it seemed like the dirt was freshly turned, which is just weird.